Alright, straight continuation, for me anyway, from the last one. I don't know how close this and the last video will be together, but let's just get out of the way. This is... I'm not sure if this was the pad I used specifically, but it's just surrounding my paper at the moment. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, first, the theme was ink. Was it ink? Pretty sure. Yeah, I think it was just pure ink. Black and white, pure ink. Now, do I still have the bottle? I didn't see the bottle. So, yeah, this was crystal. I was determined at the start to just do strictly ink brush, but I saw it needed some stuff, like I use Posco paint to outline and some darker lines here, and to give highlights on the bubbles. But yeah, I buckled pretty quickly. But that's just pure ink, the dragon itself. I really hope these are in order. I just grabbed them. Suit. It's a vampire, elfish dude wearing a fancy suit. Yeah, it turned out okay. This one is probably my favorite. I just love the texture and how I got the texture. I must have tried so hard. When someone asked me how Inktober went or wanted to see an example of my Inktober that year, I just showed them this one. I'm just so impressed with myself that I managed that. I love it. It's a vessel. This one has a little bit of a backstory. My husband and I got married on Halloween, and we made these ghosts to put on side by side of the altar. I forgot who did whose face, but I drew them just in love, and I had a double meaning, knot and tying the knot. It wasn't super impressive, but yeah, it's probably the one with the most sentimental meaning behind it. Raven. Pretty impressed with this one. I like how I thought of this part. I don't know how I thought of that, but I'm glad I did. I think it looks good. This one's kind of It was more me doodling. Just really free flowing lines. Me. This one was... I actually cheated a bit here. I used some Copic markers to color the student in the background and put some shading here. But fan. Can I please get an autograph? I'm a fan. Heh. I hate that was the best I could think of. But it's cute at the same time. Watch. Some Alice in Wonderland. Not too pleased on how splotchy the roses are. But, you know, it could just be pulled off stylistic, I mean. But yeah, it was meh. I can tell this is the year, or around the time I really started getting into drawing robots. Pressure. Under a lot of pressure to clean and do everything. Poor guy. It's okay. I think this one I didn't like at first, but I kind of like now. I love drawing googly eyes on stuff. For some reason. But it's cute. Pick. I pick you, weird dog. Yeah, this was okay. I remember being impressed with it. Kind of like the vessel. I really like the movement. Yeah, I think I really like that one. It's not super amazing, but yeah, great. It's stuck. Got this like warrior fairy stuck in some tar, trying to get out. Last time I saw this, I was like, oh my god, I drew her with a dead friend in the mud. But I remember that it's just a butterfly. Still a little bit sad, but not as dark, you know? A roof. Some whimsical dragon. Don't know what I was doing here. I think I remember rushing or struggling with this one a bit. Just wanted to get it out there. Not a lot of time. I couldn't think of anything better to do in the time I had than a time bomb. It's one of those elaborate ones that you see in cartoons. Got a gun attached, timer. Now this one was helmet. And I think this was around the time I really got into Destiny again. So you got this is a character from it called Saint 14. And I think it was a bit confusing to everyone who didn't know Destiny, because it's just like a black mass. But Destiny has this, in cutscenes, it has this very watercolory aesthetic. And so I was kind of paying homage to that. But I think to everyone else, it just looked like a big, inky, black mess. I don't mind it too much. I think his head is a bit small and too inward to his body, but I don't hate it. Now this is a very simple one. It was for compass. I couldn't find something better than this. I love the effect I did in the background, making it look like it just splattered there. But yeah, very simple. More like a tattoo design, really. Yeah. This is Collide. I did because I got into real aliens and stuff, I think, and robots and all that sci-fi stuff. So I like did a alien crashed into some astronauts, and he's like, I don't know, flipping them off. Not amazingly executed, but I do love the concept. Very good. And this is similar. It's just cute. It's a very cute pick. Can you imagine if the moon was actually shaped like that? Yeah, it's just a cute picture. I like it. This was Loop. Just drawing a girl with a hoop earring. I like that negative effect. I thought that was a good idea on my part. Now this is pretty much mostly Copics, or all Copics. Don't have much experience in them. But I had some left over from my course. And yeah, I just felt like messing around with them. Cute little robot. I like it. Now this is not amazing, but it was just a fun little thing to do. Drawing the fuzzy circles in ink and then just drawing googly eyes on them. Yeah, not impressive by any standards, but it's just a fun, goofy little thing. I think I just wanted to take it easy that day. Open. I'm getting close. Is it spooky time yet? Just a fun little concept. Leak. It's just the saliva leaking from his mouth. I love drawing sharp teeth and intense faces. I think that's one of the reasons why I love Has-Been Hotel so much. It's just full of just intense, sharp smiles. I love it. This one's Extinct. I know unicorns never probably existed to begin with, but I just thought that was cute. Just a fun little concept to play on. I really like that. I think it's really cute. It's probably one of my favorites out of this. I think I took the easy route on this day as well. I couldn't really think of anything else. I really like that effect though, the splat, watercolor splat in the background. Instead of pinning them down, you just smoosh them on. This is Connect. Drew some Siamese twins. I think it's called that anyway. It's like a socialite sister attached to her nerdier, book-loving sister. They have 4 arms though. I don't know why I did that, but the more arms the better I get. Oh, 6, never mind. 1, 2, 3, yeah, on each side. They're obviously a bit more than Siamese twins. Not super in love with it, but I like the concept. Oh yeah. I don't think this was carrying itself enough, so I think I threw in some watercolor. This is Spark. I think it was just a very free, not very planned out drawing. I just drew the pose and then inked it in. I like it. Yeah, I think it's hot. This is my favorite. This is the cutest thing. It killed me to draw him so sad, but it's such an effective piece. It is. A lot of people thought so too online. It was just so He had a good day the next day, but it was so cute. I love him. He's so sad. Crispy, I mean, sorry. Getting into my baby voice. Ah, this is It's like Patch did like an evil stitched up teddy bear who's been through a lot of shit. Holding a doll hostage. Simple, very simple. Simply executed anyway. Yeah, it's just there. But you know, sometimes you only have so much time to do one, and it's the best idea you got, and you just gotta continue on. This is another thing that's sometimes with animals or creatures, I just don't bother looking up references, anatomy. I knew this is not what snakes have, at least most snakes, but I just thought, oh, it's a different kind of snake, a fantastical snake, whatever. I'll draw it. But yeah, it's So, again, it's more like a tattoo kind of design. I do love snakes, though. And I think he's an okay snake, but it's a meh piece, I think. You always get to the end way too soon. Or sooner than I expect. Okay, I like to make the last one spooky because it's Halloween. I like this. Doesn't want to risk it. That was the word. The one little thing I noticed that I'm not too crazy on, I noticed later on. I think his arm is too long. Not as long as I remember it being, so maybe it was in my head at the time. But it's fine. I think I ended on a somewhat high note there. I like it. And that's just blank pieces of paper. Alrighty. I can't wait until I get all up to date. Then I can just release videos like soon after Inktober or something. That way I don't have to play catch up. I mean, I could just go to the current ones and then do the old ones later, but I like to do things in order. Alrighty. That's it for 2021. And I'll see you in the next video.